Hi everyone, and welcome back to Thea to the Shattering. So, this is going to be a quick look at some of the updates Thea 2 had since January. There are quite a few new major features that weren't there when I last played it. So there's a minimap now, that's the most recent update. There are seasons and weather with their own bonuses and penalties. There are research tasks, which is a new source of research points, you don't have to rely just on events anymore. And there are artifacts, which you can find around the world, and if you assign people to gather them, you get a resource in their place. A tier 2 resource on your starting island, and tier 3 on non-starting islands. So that's also a pretty interesting new source of resources. So, the seasons are actually part of the difficulty settings now. So if we go here, we can have all seasonal effects or only positive effects, since the negative seasonal effects definitely increase the difficulty quite a bit. So we are going to do some custom settings to 100%, and I will take a look at the new features. I unlocked a few new things since I last played, so we'll be playing with Zoria, and I also got... where is it? A shaman character that I can start with, so that's pretty nice. That's exactly what we're going to do. Here, that's going to be one of our starting characters. And let's take a look. So, here we are. And you can see the minimap already. You can actually switch between the island you are on or everything. So this is quite nice. We can actually see where the other islands are. You don't have to blindly look for them, which is quite nice, I have to say. Alright, so we'll take a look at the artifacts and seasons. We can already see the seasons up here. So here's the season information. Right now it's summer, and gathering grants plus 0.5 experience each turn. And here we have possible weather conditions. So rain reduces visibility range by 1 and movement points by 1. This one is actually quite brutal because it limits your movement quite a bit. It can sometimes literally make you stuck or unable to go in a certain direction. We have sunny day, 50% bonus to work speed. We have wind, increases sea movement by 2. Characters lose 1 sanity and 2 fate each turn. Scourge. Characters lose between 1 and 5 health each turn when outside the village. And characters with low health may receive a physical curse. Scourge lasts 2 turns. So Scourge is really bad, but it only lasts 2 turns, fortunately. And Darkness. Characters lose between 1 and 5 fate each turn when outside the village, and characters with low fate may receive a spiritual curse. Darkness lasts 2 turns. So that's weather conditions, and let's take a look. Also, the idol has been buffed. You have a better range if you build it with higher tier materials now. Up to +5, I believe. That's one of the most recent updates, actually. Well, anyway, we got some scaled leather in the area. We actually have wood and food, so I think we should actually stay there and grab it. And we'll unlock some higher tier food. That's a good thing to unlock early on. Alright, so we'll gather some wood and some fruit, because that only requires 90. Alright, so this might take a few turns, but this is actually a pretty good start, because we don't have to run around looking for wood. That can sometimes be a problem, especially if you get unlucky and you only have wood on the other side. Also, auto-resolve has been improved. That was actually a while back, like in early February or so, but that was after I finished my last Thea series. So auto-resolve is quite a bit better now. You can rely on it more. For some of the fights that are just a little bit pointless to bother with yourself. There's just no need to do them all manually. Alright, so we are going to stay here for a few turns. Here we got some level ups already. Oh yeah, and I should check the gear. That's a warrior, so we'll pick up some strength. Yeah, +2 strength for our kid. As for Marbs, we'll grab Mysticism, because there are some really nice attacks that use Mysticism, and that's one of his primary stats. And finally, another warrior. Yeah, wits are fine. Alright then, and let's see what kind of gear we got here. We got a 200 with 1.8 multiplier. We have a polearm. And we also have a gathering tool. Who has the best gathering right now? That would be Marbs with 3.9. So here you go, we can assign the companion to our kid. We also have a ring with 3.6 weapon block. So here you go. That club is pretty bad. Let's use the 200, definitely a good idea. And we could use the polearm, but I think I prefer the wooden mallet. 1.6. That's decent. Alright then, so let's wait here a few more turns. And then we'll go take a look around. That should be pretty easy. Okay, we got some mithril. And topaz. So it is definitely easier to get higher tier materials now, with the new artifact mechanic, as you'll see. It's kind of random-ish, but it's nice that it's there. Alright, so let's unlock some food, because we'll definitely want that. Traditional menu will do. Alright, there it is. And now we can actually make some. Actually, we might have to gather some more. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But let's get some more fruit before we move on, and more wood. We have enough for 47 turns right now. Grab the stash. 51. Okay, I think that's going to be enough. Alright, let's move on. We can actually gather some fish. Definitely not a bad idea, and that shouldn't take too long. And some wood. Well, I mean, we could get some grain. That will be useful. We need to cook some food. That's usually the first thing you should do. Alright, more level ups. Yeah, we'll grab showing off for the challenges. Increased luck. Reliable argument. Yep, again, for challenges that can be quite useful. Now we have a choice between corruption or divine word. Let's grab corruption, that's actually a pretty nice one. And headbutt, line charge. I quite like headbutt, it scales pretty nicely. And it's a stun. And it's a pretty fast attack. So we'll grab that then. Alright, let's get some fish. I think we might already be able to cook some food. No. Oh, okay, we need grain. At least as far as things around us go. Alright, let's wait to get a little bit of grain. There it is. Now we can cook some food and then we can move on. That shouldn't take more than a few turns max. We just need one batch. For now. We can get more later. Here, fruit pie. Or pierogi. Yeah, sure. Let's make some pierogi. Can't go wrong with those. Alright. We'll wait 3 turns and then we can move on. Okay, these are a little bit harder. We should still be okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm just going to do most of the early fights automatically, because they're not exactly hard and it's just in the interest of saving time to show you the new stuff. Alright, I think we can move on now. We finished cooking, we have enough wood for 50 turns basically. Alright, let's move on and take a look around. We need to get some better gear. Hopefully we'll find some or the materials. One or the other. Go in carefully. Yeah, this should be fine. Well, we do have a kid, we could grab this option here. Alright then. Looking good so far. We'll consider it for a better reward. Okay, let's actually do this one manually. It should be fine, we got some nice skills. But we'll see about that. Yeah, that's a little bit too slow, unfortunately. We can go first with Headbutt. So let's do it like that. And then we can attack from the back. Or from the front with Corruption. Because if the target has less than maximum hit points, the damage will be doubled. So that's pretty nice. And then we can place him again in the back with the ranged attack. That sounds reasonable. We need the damage, obviously. This thing doesn't have a whole lot of health, so this shouldn't really be a problem. We can also use Protect Others. Yeah, the attack skill here is not exactly great. We'll use Protect Others. And that will do. And we have one more chance to do something. I don't really want to place the kid on the battlefield, that is not a good idea. Let's just use the armor buff again. And that should be good enough. Yep, we didn't take any damage at all. Alright then. What's going on here? Yep, it's fine. We can do this, no problem. South side, we got a crossbow and iron crafting tool. Okay, the crafting tool will come in handy, definitely. We can equip the crossbow, I guess. Might as well. Who has the best crafting skill? Well, Marbs is already using a gathering tool, so this guy. Here we go. Alright, let's go find some materials. We got some around here. We got some quartz down here. I think I'd like to get that. We got another kid. Not seeing any artifacts yet, but don't worry, we'll get them. And we can use the island view, that's going to be more useful. And let's unlock quartz. Definitely a good idea. We can use it for some javelins once we unlock them. Alright, so let's gather some of that. It will take a few turns, but that's okay. We could maybe make another gathering tool if we have the materials. Well, we do have the wood. And we got topaz. We could do it like this. That would be fine, I think. 2.0 gathering increase, and we can also increase personal carry limit. Yeah, alright, let's make one of those. And we'll stay to gather some quartz. Yeah, we know all of that. More level ups. Yeah, let's grab some strength. Maybe we'll get another warrior. I would prefer perception, but it's not actually an option here. So I guess not. And strength for our warrior. A deal is a deal, attack. Yeah, you'd best sort it out. Another level up. Let's go Destiny, because that's the other important attribute for the Shaman. Yep, great. Lost some more food. Well, that's pretty annoying, but that's what always happens. Okay, how are the stats? We got 5 strength. Let's become a warrior then. Yep, there it is. We got 3 warriors now, which might be a bit of an overkill, but it was unlikely the hunter would have worked. And it's fine. Alright, how much longer do we need to wait? 5 more turns. Alright then. 5 more turns it is then. We are getting some quartz. Okay, 4 turns exactly. We'll get another batch of quartz, and we'll get our gathering tool. And then we can move on, maybe find some artifacts. And start our village somewhere around here. 1 more turn. There it is. Let's equip that right away. Who is actually going to use it? Probably this guy, actually. He has decent gathering skill. And I guess he needs a different weapon. Polearm. Alright, so let's move on. We might want to find some food. Right about now. We can just go back west. That's an option. Alright, let's do that then, and we'll gather some food. Preferably fish and grain, because we can get both at the same time. And we need grain. Here, so I'll stay for a few turns, and then we can continue. It's autumn. Crafting is 25% faster, and enemies are as aggressive as during the night. Alright then, oh, and new weather conditions, I think. Rain, that was already there before. 50% bonus to work speed, that was there before. No, these are all the same. Alright then. Oh, we got a pet. Nice. 2.8 perception increase. Oh, that's going to be good when we get some more kids. Well, we already got one. So here you go. And might as well give him the crossbow. So hopefully this will allow us to get a hunter. Because I definitely wouldn't mind a hunter. Also, the weather has changed. It's now raining, which reduces visibility range by 1 and movement points by 1. I'm still gathering some food. I want to get a decent batch before we move on. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. And the rain is gone. I think we can move on. We got enough wood to camp for 45 turns. And we got enough food for 23 turns. I wouldn't mind some extra food. Let's get a little bit more before we leave. 23 turns is not that much, to be honest. Here, and we can cook some more. Maybe some variety. Let's maybe make something else here. Here, grilled fish, that will do. It won't be a whole lot, but that's fine. Here, 30 turns. And one more batch. Here. That's going to be it. Okay, that will do. 31 turns. That should be enough. So, let's move on. Hopefully we can find some artifacts. And we'll need some better weapons, as well as armor. Because right now, ours are not exactly that good. Alright, I'll have to do this one manually. It should be doable, but the auto-resolve was a fail. So that worries me a little bit. Let's use headbutt. Okay, 9 damage. Yeah, this might be a little bit tricky, but we'll see about that. Some corruption. What else do they have? 9 damage, 4 damage. And they can attack a selected enemy anywhere on the battlefield. So, including in the back. That will not save us. Alright, let's be careful here. And here's another one. They don't have that much damage. But apparently auto-resolve was a fail. Interesting. Alright, so we need more damage. But at the same time, I don't want to take too much. 12.5. Let's place this dude. He'll take some damage, but I guess that's kind of unavoidable. And that might have to be it, even though we still got action points. We could just hurry up, but is there any point? Not entirely. Well, kind of, there is. Here. That will be helpful. And we can also use Protect Others. Might as well. I suppose that's useful. Here. Alright, hopefully we can win this. It will be a little bit close, I think. Okay, looking good. Yeah, we got this. Not sure why it was a loss on auto-resolve, but alright, we are fine. Oh, nice, we got some gear. Letter artifact. Yeah, that's not exactly amazing, but it might be useful for some challenges. And bone artifact. And amber robes. Yeah, okay, these are not amazing, but at least we got something. So, let's move on, shall we? I'm still looking for some artifacts. That would be good. Let's grab strength here. Well, actually, if you want a hunter, let's max out perception. Come on, give me some artifacts. I would usually find some by now, but apparently not this time. Alright. Granite. And some meat. We could camp here for a few turns. Let's camp for 2 turns to get a little bit of meat. We'll probably get attacked, which is fine. Oh, nice, we got another kid. Yeah, this is fine. And here it is. So that's going to be Hunter. We got 5.8 perception. There. And we should definitely unlock Javelins now. Well, ranged weapons in general. Here, and then we can use quartz. If we actually have enough. We probably don't at the moment. I might have to go and get some more. Or do we? Well... we actually kind of do. If we had 1 more mithril. No, 3 more mithril, but alas, we do not. That is very unfortunate. I don't think I want to make that right now. Let's scout a little bit more in this direction. Here's some more quartz. And coal. Well, we can come here then. Alright, let's gather some of that. And how about we craft something? We still need some more quartz first. Alright, I guess I'll just use all quartz in that case. Because we definitely need that Javelin. It's going to be quite a big power boost. Also, is he using a crossbow? Hold on. Oh yeah, he is. Carry on then. +1 meat. Go us. Another level up. That's a warrior, so let's just max out strength. And now we should have the mithril. I mean, quartz. I wish we had mithril. Alright, let's remove all these people. And we'll make a javelin. Easily one of the better weapons early on, especially for a hunter. It doesn't have as much flexibility, because you can't actually target with it. But the damage is really nice. 2.2. Yep, it won't get much better than this with tier 2 materials. So let's do that. It will take 7 turns, but that's okay. That will be a really nice boost. And we'll grab some more quartz and coal. At least fuel won't be a problem for a while. Yeah, we'll probably get attacked a few more times while we camp here, but hey, that's okay. We'll get some more bones out of that. And I think we'll keep moving in this direction. We can start our village on a specific side of the map to be closer to other islands. Let's check the world map really quick. Okay, they are kind of all over the place, but there are more to the north. We got 2 islands to the north, so we could start our village somewhere over here. So that will be closer. Here's yet another level up. Yeah, let's pick up showing off, that will be useful for challenges. And now it's winter. So during the winter, experience points gained from events is doubled for all characters. Enemies are as aggressive as during the night. Monster nests spawn chance is higher. Camps and villages use 2 fuel per turn instead of 1. Recovering health, sanity and faith requires a fueled camp or village. And gathering food and crafting resources is more difficult. So that makes sense, but now we only have enough fuel for 31 turns. Let's wait 2 more turns and then we can move on. I don't want to stay here too long. It's a witch, kill her. Here, we got some meat, 1 bone and some robes. And research material acquired. And level ups. Alright, soul tier. That is nice for spiritual challenges. But so is Ice Spike. I quite like Ice Spike actually. Okay, let's pick that up. Then perception for our hunter. And +1 strength. Alright then. 1 more turn. Okay, let's move on. We finished our Javelin. Now we can actually equip that. That's going to be the biggest boss early on. Here you go. Come on. How much damage is that? 28.2. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I suppose we should also equip the robes. Most likely. We really need some proper armor for our frontliners. But one thing at a time. I suppose we can grab the other robe for now. It's better than nothing. And you should also grab something. Here. Okay, so still no artifacts. Also, I think I can show you the research mechanic. So here it is. We can assign people to do some research and gain some points. I will not be doing that right now because I got better things to do. But this is basically an alternative way to get research points, or rather advancement points. Alright, let's move on then. We could go in this direction. Probably should. Okay. And maybe find a good spot for a camp. Honestly, this wouldn't be a terrible spot. Other than all these nests around here. But we got coal in range. We got 2 higher tier materials in range. So we got quartz and we got dark wood. But I will not be settling here. I'd rather settle on the north side of the island. More level ups, and now it's snowing. Poison throwing dagger. Or brute force, yeah, poison throwing dagger. And we can improve showing off. Here. Alright. And even more level ups. Let's see. Crafting increase. Or hunter's mark. Let's take crafting increase. That will definitely be helpful. 2 flying daggers, hurry up. Okay, fine, flying daggers. Although it's not that good. Some grain. How's our food situation? 20 turns. That should still be enough for a while. I want to see what's going on here. Okay, we got more quartz, good. Since we got that unlocked. I'm looking for more tier 2 materials basically, and I'm still looking for artifacts. We have yet to find one, which is a little bit weird. I would usually run into one by now. Or even several, to be honest. Clay, okay, that can be useful, definitely. Although not as useful when we got quartz unlocked. Yes, give me more meat. Okay, dark wood. Oh, and here's an artifact. Okay, so if we research that, or rather gather it, it will be replaced with an actual resource. And let's cook some food while we're here. There you go. Grilled meat. Sure, whatever works. Here. And we'll stay until we finish the artifact. And here it is. So now it got replaced with an actual tier 2 resource. If we had more resources around here, this would be a pretty decent spot for a village. But there aren't that many in range. So I'm not too thrilled. Yeah, I think we should move on and take a look around some more. Maybe we can find a better spot. Here it's Topaz. We want some wood in range and some food in range. And preferably at least 2 higher tier materials. That would be nice. Might be hard to find a spot that fits all these criteria, but hopefully there is going to be one. That's the warrior, so strength. And we should start gathering some materials for armor and such. But one thing at a time. 15 turns of food. Winter should be over pretty soon. Oh, and is there wood around here? Other than dark wood? Because I might have to gather that. Okay, there's no actual wood anywhere around here. Let's go in this direction. There it is. Okay. That's not going to be a problem then. More strength and more mysticism. 14 turns. And now it's snowing. That's another resource down here. So if I welcome them to our camp, we might get a negative effect. Yep, like this one. Oh well, that's fine. So maybe this isn't such a bad spot, because we can actually upgrade the idol now, once we get the materials to do so. We would have some food in range. Well, food would be a problem, because there are only herbs in range. And you can't make any food with just herbs alone. There's a lot of wood down here. Let's gather some of that for 2 turns. Maybe we can still find a spot slightly to the east. We'll find out. Winter should be over pretty soon. Here's Bloodbone. So we got a nice variety of tier 2 materials on the island. They are not too close to each other, but they are there. That's the important part. Here's another event. Scout the room to make sure it's safe. Oh great, we got a spiritual curse. This actually looks like a decent spot around here. Let's scout it out some more. If only there was food, it would be much better. How many are going to attack us? Come on now. Here, you guys done yet? Okay, so there's clay, there's bloodbone, and there's steel. Interesting. There isn't any food that I know about yet. Oh, and there's an artifact as well. There are some vegetables to the west. So we got gems, we got bones, we got 2 kinds of tier 2 gems. We got clay, we got bloodbone, and we got steel. This is a really nice spot. And we got wood in range. This might be a good spot for a village. The only problem is the lack of food. I'm not a huge fan of that. But I suppose there are some vegetables around here. Still, it would be better if we had more food. Well, anyway, let's check out this artifact. And we'll also get some leather while we're at it. Here, so that will take 7 turns. And hopefully it will be something good. We got a mine. We can kill this thing. Yeah, that's not a problem. We got 19 clay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Go away. Oh yeah, and we could grab another hunter or a warrior. I don't really want a 5th warrior. A 2nd hunter would be better. So there it is. We got a 2nd hunter. I actually have a weapon for him. It's not an amazing weapon, but it's a weapon regardless. So there you go. And we can move the dog back to our other guy, because he has a better ranged weapon. And here's another level up. Line charge or poison throwing dagger. A line charge can actually be pretty nice. So let's grab that. And let's find out what this artifact is. Then we can start a village and maybe look into making some armor. Yeah, I really don't want to fight these guys. No, I don't. But I don't have much of a choice, because we will lose some loyalty with them. Oh, great. I really dislike this event. Where is it? I don't think that's the one. I'm pretty sure this is not it, that was something else. I can't actually see where they are now. Well, that's a bit of a problem, because we lost a lot of stuff. Oh, I think it's over here. That might be it. Anyway, protective ward, ice spike. Let's improve ice spike. We'll improve headbutt. And hurry up. Here. So, how's that artifact coming along? Would like to be done with it soon. 3 more turns. Alright, 3 more turns it is then. And we'll try to get our stuff back. I guess it's time to move the dog again. I probably don't want a 3rd hunter now, but we might as well move the dog for now. Come on, what is it going to be? We're a bit low on food. Okay, we're traveling. Okay. This should be fine. Here, no problem. There. We got a sword, some mushrooms and vegetables. Good timing, because we kind of needed food. A witch hunt. Oh yeah, we do have some curses. Would be nice to remove them. So I guess we'll remove 1. Pay 25. Well, what do we want to pay with? Definitely not food, because we kind of need that. I guess I can pay with bones. Okay, fine. Here. Oh wait, did they remove all of it? I thought it's just a curse on 1 person. Oh yeah, she removed all of it. Nice. Well then. Here. Okay, so it's scaled leather. That is pretty nice. So there's really good variety over here. This is going to be a good spot. But where exactly do we want our village? Somewhere in the middle, obviously. Just need to decide the actual spot. We won't have everything in range because, well, that's just not possible here. We definitely want wood in range. It would almost be best, like, on top of the clay or steel. How about we kill this? Okay. Well, what about right here? Let's see what kinds of materials we have. Alright, so buildings and idol. We can use quartz. So that's going to be +1 village gathering range. If only we had more diamond or something. Then we could get +2 gathering range. That would be nice. But unfortunately, I don't think that's really possible in the nearest future. We can, however, upgrade it later. So for now, we'll only get +1 gathering range. I don't think I want to wait much longer than this. And we can build it right away. However, that's going to be the end of this video. I'm probably going to do some more Thea videos on my other channel, because I don't want to spam it too much on this one, when the interest previously wasn't really that high to begin with. But I really enjoyed the game myself, so I will be playing more. But for now, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And if you're interested in seeing more, the link to my other channel will be in the video description below. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.